Off-grid living in Vietnam means living without relying on the big systems that provide electricity, water, and other utilities. Instead, people use what they have around them from nature. For example, instead of using electricity from power plants, they might use solar panels or small water wheels to generate power. They collect rainwater for drinking and washing, and grow their own food in gardens. In Vietnam, many people, especially in rural areas, live this way because they are far from big cities where these services are easily available. It's a way of life that requires a lot of knowledge about the environment and how to use its resources wisely. In rural and remote areas, survival skills are incredibly important because these places are far from cities and towns where people can easily buy what they need. For example, if you live far from a grocery store, you need to know how to grow and find your own food. You also need to know how to build a house using materials like bamboo and wood, and how to fix things when they break. Knowing how to find and purify water is also crucial because clean water might not always be available. These skills help people live comfortably and safely even when they are far from modern conveniences. Vietnamese women play a very important role in keeping traditional practices alive. They are often the ones who teach their children how to do things like cooking traditional meals, weaving baskets, and making clothes. They pass down knowledge from their parents and grandparents, keeping these skills and traditions alive for future generations. In many rural areas, women are the ones who manage the household and take care of the family's needs, from growing food to making sure everyone has clean clothes. Their resourcefulness and hard work ensure that their families can thrive even without modern conveniences, and they help maintain the cultural heritage of their communities. Historically, people in Vietnam have always relied on the natural resources around them to live. They used bamboo to build houses, made tools from wood and stone, and used plants for medicine. Vietnamese women became very skilled at using these natural resources. For example, they knew which plants were good for eating and which could be used to make medicines. They learned how to grow rice and other crops to feed their families. In places where there were no stores to buy things, this knowledge was crucial. By understanding and using what was available in nature, they ensured that their families had everything they needed to survive. Cultural heritage plays a big role in the survival skills of Vietnamese women. This heritage includes all the knowledge, traditions, and practices passed down through generations. For example, traditional Vietnamese clothing like the ao dye is often handmade, requiring skills in sewing and embroidery. Cooking traditional meals involves knowing how to grow and use a variety of herbs and spices. Cultural festivals and rituals often require specific skills, like making certain types of food or decorations. By participating in these cultural activities, women learn and practice important survival skills. This cultural heritage is like a treasure chest of knowledge, helping Vietnamese women be resourceful and adaptable in many situations. Vietnamese women know a lot about the materials they can find in nature to build shelters. They know which types of wood are strong and which ones are better for making furniture or tools. Bamboo is a very important material because it is strong, flexible, and grows quickly. They also use other natural resources like palm leaves for thatching roofs and mud for building walls. This knowledge helps them choose the best materials for different parts of a house, making sure that it will be strong and durable. Knowing where to find these materials and how to prepare them is just as important as knowing what to use. Vietnamese women are skilled at locating the best bamboo, wood, and other resources in their surroundings. They know the best times of year to gather these materials to ensure they are of the highest quality. For example, they might harvest bamboo during the dry season when it is less likely to crack. They also know how to treat and prepare these materials, like drying wood properly to prevent it from rotting. These techniques ensure that the materials are ready and suitable for building strong, long-lasting shelters. Vietnamese women use traditional building methods that have been passed down through generations. These methods are tried and tested, ensuring the homes they build are sturdy and comfortable. For instance, they might build homes on stilts in areas prone to flooding to keep the living spaces dry. The framework of the house is often made from bamboo or wood, and the walls might be made from woven bamboo or palm leaves. These techniques are well suited to the local environment and make use of readily available materials. Bamboo and thatch are key materials in traditional Vietnamese homes. Bamboo is used for the frame of the house because it is strong and flexible. It can be cut into different lengths and shapes to fit the needs of the building. Thatch, made from dried palm leaves or grass, is used for the roof. It is a good insulator, keeping the house cool in the hot weather and dry during the rainy season. Vietnamese women are experts at weaving and layering these materials to create roofs that are both functional and beautiful. While traditional methods are still widely used, Vietnamese women also adapt and innovate to improve their homes. They might use nails and metal fastenings instead of just bamboo ties for extra strength. Some might incorporate concrete or bricks into the foundation to make the house more durable. They also find ways to integrate modern conveniences like solar panels for electricity or rainwater collection systems for water. These adaptations help them create homes that are not only traditional and beautiful, but also more resilient and suited to contemporary needs. Maintaining a home is just as important as building it. Vietnamese women regularly check their homes for any damage, such as leaks in the roof or cracks in the walls. They know how to fix these issues using the same materials and techniques they use to build the house. For example, if the thatch roof starts to leak, they can replace the damaged sections with new palm leaves. This regular maintenance keeps their homes safe and comfortable. To make sure their homes last a long time, Vietnamese women take steps to protect them from the elements and wear and tear. They might treat bamboo and wood with natural oils to prevent insect damage and rot. They also design their homes to withstand local weather conditions, such as building on stilts to avoid flood damage or using sloped roofs to allow rain to run off easily. By combining traditional knowledge with careful maintenance, they ensure their homes are resilient and can serve their families for many years. This resourcefulness and attention to detail highlight their skills in creating sustainable living environments. Vietnamese women are very skilled at hunting for food using traditional tools and weapons. These tools include simple items like spears, bows and arrows, and traps made from bamboo. They know how to make these tools from natural materials found in their environment. For example, a spear might be made from a long, straight piece of bamboo with a sharpened stone or metal tip. They use these tools to hunt small animals like birds and rabbits. Their deep understanding of animal behavior and tracking helps them find and catch food to provide for their families. In addition to traditional methods, Vietnamese women also use modern fishing tools like nylon nets, metal traps, and fishing rods. These tools can make fishing easier and more productive. For example, nylon nets are stronger and more durable than handmade ones, and fishing rods can allow them to catch fish from deeper waters. They might also use bait like worms or small fish to attract larger fish. By using a combination of traditional knowledge and modern tools, they maximize their chances of catching enough fish to feed their families and even sell some at local markets for extra income. This resourcefulness ensures that they can provide a reliable source of protein for their communities. Vietnamese women are very knowledgeable about finding and using different water sources. They know where to find rivers, streams, and natural springs in their area. These sources are important for getting fresh water for drinking, cooking, and washing. They are also good at collecting rainwater. During the rainy season, they set up containers and systems to catch and store rainwater, which is clean and usually safe to use. This ability to find and use different water sources is essential for their family's survival, especially in places where there are no modern water supplies. Purifying water to make it safe to drink is very important, and Vietnamese women are skilled at this. One method is boiling water. They heat the water until it bubbles and boils for a few minutes, which kills any germs and bacteria that could make people sick. They also use simple filtration techniques. For example, they might pour water through a clean cloth to remove dirt and small particles. These methods are easy to do and very effective, ensuring that the water is safe for their families to drink. Another way Vietnamese women purify water is by using natural materials like sand and charcoal. They might build a simple filter by layering sand, gravel, and charcoal in a container. When they pour water through this filter, the sand and gravel remove large particles, while the charcoal helps to get rid of harmful substances and bad smells. This natural filtration method is very effective and doesn't require any special equipment. By using these natural purifiers, they can ensure that their water is clean and safe to use, even if they don't have access to modern filtration systems. This resourcefulness helps them protect their family's health and well-being. We hope you enjoyed today's video. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button to receive notifications for more videos like today's. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode.